Hello, and you're very welcome to this week's Horse Racing Ireland 5 to Follow. Well, the National Hunt season is in full swing. 2 meetings this weekend. We've Gowran tomorrow. Then Navan hosts one of its big days of the season with the Monksfield Hurdle and also the Ladbrokes Troytown Chase. So, Marv, quite a good week last week with 2 winners.
That's not too bad, Miriam. 2 winners in 2 seconds. Seamus a bit lucky, but he'll be remembered. The second at 10 to 1. Of course, Morning Assembly won and City Slicker won for us. So hopefully we'll do just as good this weekend. Some very good racing to look forward to. And you're going to start off at Gordon Park tomorrow. Yeah,
it's the 1250, the Santa Train at Gowran 4-year-old novice hurdle. A good contest, I'd say. Looks pretty hot. Plenty of already winners over hurdles coming into it. Now, I've gone for one that's coming off the flat. It's the Michael Halford trained Castle Guest. Now, a winner of his last 4 out of 5 on the flat. So, I mean, it's his first time over hurdles. But trainer has indicated that he's schooling well at home, and I don't think it's too much to worry about the inexperience. He's twice a winner at Gowran too. David Casey takes the ride, and I think he's probably more of an each way shot, but definitely has a good chance of making the frame. So I'm happy enough to go with him.
Well, hopefully that gives off a good start, Miriam. Anyway, I'm going to stick at Gowran then for our next selection, which is in the 155 race. This is Centenary Racing Club Mayor's Handicap Hurdle, an open race. This one with 13 horses declared. I'm going to go for an informed mare from Des McDonough yard called World Citizen. Now, she's been runner-up in her last 2 starts. Last time she was a good second at Punchestown to a very improved mare of Robert Murphy's, who's actually running a graded race at Navan on Sunday. Now, she is up £5 for that, and she does meet some decent horses here, like Evesham Star, who won last time out of Wexford, and also Emily Gray, a Limerick winner last time as well. So not an easy race to sort out, but I think, you know, she's in very good form, and I just think she might be good enough to win. Now, she should be a decent price as well, maybe 4 or 5 to 1, and you know, she does have a very good rider, Andrew Lynch, on board, so I'm hoping that, you know, she might get after a good start tomorrow. And then of course you were talking about Navan earlier on. It is next on card, and you've got one first there for a third selection.
Yeah, so it's the 1255, the Dundee Handicap Hurdle. It's an 80 to 109, and the one I've gone with is owned and trained by James Grace, and it's Go Paddy Go. Showed great toughness, I think, the last day. Actually won, it was a week, just a little over a week ago in Clonmel, and showed great toughness to do it that day. He's gone up 6 in the ratings, 94 to 100, but I still think he has a good squeak, very consistent. Before the win, he hadn't been out of the first 4 in his last 4 runs. So I think he has a great chance. Mikey Fogarty is riding him again, and consistent and in good form. I think he's the one to side with.
He's certainly a good farmer, and I think you have to side with the informed horses. So I think hopefully that'll get us off to a good start at Navan. And of course then we're looking at the big race in the card, and this certainly won't be an easy one to sort out. You could pick any amount of horses here. It is the Ladbrokes Troytown Handicap Chase over 3 miles, a Grade B race, 60,000 to the winner. Last year Trofino Bay won the race, and obviously must have a good chance again for Desi Hughes, but he is up £14 for that win, so he will find it tougher this time. Top of the weights is Colbert Station, obviously getting ready for the Grand National. Of course, Tony McCoy on board on Sunday, so that should attract plenty of attention. He was the winner of the Paddy Power last year. Other horses definitely with chances are Gooney Ella and Rocky Baya down towards the bottom, and Panther Claw is one that should be suited by the trip as well. For me, I'm taking a bit of a chance here. A horse maybe around 14 to 1 or so. He's probably not got a lot of experience over fences, but he's called Mad Brian, trained by Gillian O'Callaghan, who certainly knows the time of day. The Mount of Keith O'Donoghue, he rides it on Sunday and has ridden him over fences to date. He was a good winner first time out at Killarney in May, beating Toner de Dairies, who's gone on to win a couple of graded races since then, so the form looks pretty solid. Last time he was third over 2 miles, which was very, very short for him. Yeah, I think he'll appreciate the step up to 3 miles. He was a good novice hurdler last season, and while I'm obviously fearful about his experience over fences, and what is going to be a very tough race with 18 runners in the race, I think, you know, he could be worth a bit of value around 12 or 14 to 1. So for me, that's Mad Brian in the Troytown Chase. And then to round off this week's selections, the final race on the card, the 325, the ITBA Fillies Scheme European Breeders' Fund Mayor's Bumper, a listed bumper. Very competitive event, lots of horses in with chances here. But I seen one win at Cork a couple of weeks ago called Princess Leah, trained by Margaret Mullins, and she's the mount of Declan Lavery. Won very impressive on that occasion by 9 lengths. Very impressive, very taken by her win. She's a daughter of our old Vic, so we'll love the yielding ground on Sunday. And before that she was 4th to Mr 51, a good horse is Jessica Harrington's at Gordon Park, and what would look a very hot bumper. So I think Princess Leah might be good enough to go in again. She's got a lot of rivals there on Sunday to take care of. She's the Foxy Lady from Willie Mullins, of course, has won her last 3. Elsie as well from Tom Mullins obviously would have a good chance, and also Palm Store was a good winner at Kilbeggan early on in the year. So it is a very competitive race, but I think Princess Leah is a filly to watch out for the future. I think she might be good enough to win here. Of course, we also have a good race in England, Miriam.
We sure have, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing Annie Power tomorrow in Ascot.
Well, yes, only 4 runners in the race.
Yeah.
She's got Sarkander to beat, but in receipt of £11, hopefully with Ruby Walsh on board, she'll be another one for the Irish there in their Coral Hurdle at Ascot. Of course, they have a tremendous race for the Betfair Chase.
Yeah.
Really
The big
is one
guns.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Good to see Bob's work back out again. Of course, our Cheltenham Gold Cup hero of last year. He's got a tough task on his hands. One Irish runner here, Gordon Elliott's Ride to Me, who won it down Ryle there last time, the James Nicholson Chase. He obviously has a fair bit on his hands tomorrow, but you know, should run well at 14 or 16 to 1. Also, the likes of Q Card, Long Run, and I think Silviana Conti must go well as well. And of course, you can't rule out Tidal Bay, so really a cracking race and lots to look forward to.
Absolutely.
And of course, we have more Grade 1 racing early next weekend.
Yeah, really hotting up now. Fairyhouse next weekend for 2 days, where we have on Sunday the Drinmore Chase, the Hatton's Grace, and the Royal Bond. So it looks to be a great weekend.
Should be a great weekend next week. Always is the Fairyhouse, absolutely, yeah.
So if you would like any more information about what we've talked about today, you can visit our website at goracing.ie or follow us on Facebook or Twitter. Until next time, thanks for watching.